Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of X4, and today we are with the economy campaign. Now, for those of you who are just catching up on this, you should see the economy campaign a little bit more now throughout the weeks, because I'm going to place it on a 3 episode a week, hopefully, moving forward, because there's a lot we can do on the economy side of things, and I want to kind of do a few things with this, and towards the end of it I'll actually get out an actual guide as to what feeds what and what not to try and help you. Or if you just want to know more information, then make sure you check out the Discord so you can get that information if you want. We're going to basically, as I say, set up this so we've got the central supply of everything, and it'll be in and out and stuff like that. Now, a couple of people commented on real life situations where it comes to trading. You must bear in mind that the cost of running stations, the cost of running your ships, your crew and stuff like that are not taken into account of anything, so they're effectively free. So all the stuff you get is basically free money. So the more you do yourself and the less you're buying, the more money you're making. Now, bear in mind there's a few things you can do there. Obviously, you can work out whether or not you are making a loss compared to the rest of the market, but realistically, if you're getting paid, for you, it doesn't really matter too much. There are a lot of things that can fluctuate the cost of stuff, and obviously you can make more money with some things, and we will look into that at a later stage. But right now we want to get our supply and demand going, and for us we want to basically start from the beginning, which we have done. We've got the water going, so now we want to start looking at things that we can use that water to make more things with. And obviously we want to be able to provide all of our resources into one central point. That might not quite work at the moment because obviously our managers are low level. However, we do want it so basically everything goes into the central section. That central section is going to be much bigger. We're going to expand it at some stage, and then basically everybody will go in, collect what they need, come back, produce what they need, and then on the return journey. So you're basically going to have it where they're going to go with stuff, come back with resources. That's your supply and demand you're setting up. Now, since we have water set up ready to go, the next thing we're going to look at is rations, food rations, because we're going to need food rations anyway when we get our habitat set up, but we're also kind of at the first stage of food. Second stage is to use meat, which we already have unlocked, if I can find it somewhere. Meat production there, which we own. Wheat is another one, and there is a third one that we need. Spices. Spices is probably going to be, oh no, there it is. Sorry, the wheat is the more expensive one, so spices is there. So these two here are the two we need to unlock. But since we've got meat, we can create a small station, meat production. And again, we're going to set it up so that hopefully it will provide it to the station and it'll gather from that station, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, right. So we've got our water set up here. Our main water, second contact 2. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create another one in this area for our meat production. I think there's plenty of space in here. It doesn't matter. We can go direct if we want to. We really don't want to, and we do want to kind of restrict that. And we'll have a look at restricting that going to that location there. Hopefully, it may not, but we'll see. Hopefully, it'll figure it out itself. It's basically providing it with everything into that station, but we need to do some little tinkering with that as we go. But less of that, more starting. That's not the one I want. That's the one I want. You can kind of see the gas clouds there where we want to avoid. Let's go ahead and set up a new plot. And again, how much we got? We got 2.3 million credits. So let's just go ahead and set it up as the usual 4x4. Go create a plot. Just place it there. Buy the license for 500,000. And we've got another station to go. Let's start as we mean to go along. Let's continue. Second contact 2. Meat factory. Perfect. Okay, as I say, we've got our meat production here. We place that in. You can see you get 2 connection points. Not too much of a problem. We need our docking module. Now, This is where we decide whether or not we're going to have just medium ships coming. Kind of like the idea of having larger ships because they can obviously provide more resources. Quite sure why. Need too high. Okay. Drop it down. So again, just in this corner here. Perfect. So again, typical standard that we've got. We'll go for an 8 medium, and then we'll do. I'm going to go for these ones here on the side. Just so we got some more medium. Landing in there, perfect. Out of the way. Other modules. Base dock. Connection. Go. Now, again, I'm going to go down here, I think. I think that might be just right for it. Go ahead and we'll attempt to do it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up like so. Then I'm going to do the exact same again above it. Just like we did previously. We'll keep it small for now. Oh, that's the wrong point. That's fine, we move it. Come on. You. Next cross connection there. And hopefully everything should be nice and smooth. Module. Neat. Perfect. Actually quite a big gap, but still looks kind of cool. I mean, we could remove that, but then I think we're going to touch
awaiting orders.
We've got 2 meat modules for now. We'll just have that as is. We'll not worry about too much because we'll expand it as we go along. Okay, we're going to need a lot of stuff there. 4.8 million. We'll go ahead and we'll give it 700,000 for now. We'll assign a higher. 1.6 million. 1.1 million. Confirm module changes, and we're good to go with the meat. Let's have a look how our other stations are doing. Our original solar power plant not making any money for us whatsoever. Likelihood of that being is because we're providing our current production of new stations via this. So everything it's producing is pretty much going to our stuff rather than going to somebody who's going to pay money for it. Our HQ, nothing to worry about that. Foreign exchange free factory, that's our kind of trading station that we've got. Water refinery. It looks like it's buying energy cells. And obviously the money that we've got. We've got a little bit of water. Producing meat. Okay, let's just restrict this. Property. I've not given it. I don't think I've given it. Have we got it set up? Let's double check. That's that one. We don't need to do that. That's actually not got any kind of. Yeah, it's buying the water as well. The ice. We'll leave it for now. As I say, that's not my main one to worry about. The other one we want to double check. Our reach. Now we can take money off that if we want to. Realistically, we'll leave it sat with the money it's got for now. Hopefully we can get something done with that. As I say, we may just leave that as is, and once we start producing these areas here, then obviously get going with it. Still quite a lot to do yet. So, we've got a lot being produced. The main one we want to see is this main water refinery, because this is our first kind of new build that we've got going. Have a look how we're doing with the plan build. Water production in 12.5 minutes. Looks like it's already produced one, so it should now be turning ice into water. Energy cells, let's go ahead and restrict only my property make trade. Got our own one coming in by the looks of it. Might be stuff it's already purchased. Nice. Storage type solid. I think I forgot the solid. I did forget the solid. But it can't produce any water. Let's go ahead. Place solid container here. Here. Well, here and here. Perfect. And we can't move it. Not really much more we can do with that. I have to probably wait for it to kind of produce everything and then get the solid. A little annoying. Completely missed that. Completely forgot ice is classed as a solid, obviously. Nothing we can do till all that is done. Take a while, but we'll get there in the end. Confirm the module changes. Gonna need more money as well. Right, let's go back to our logistics. So we want energy cells. Energy cells. Nice. No, we don't want, do we? Because we're going to build another one for storage of that stuff. Meat, because we've got meat going soon. Water is technically a product. Need energy cells, meat, and water, I think. For now. Go. Great buy offer. Only my property make trade. Offer. Yep. Buy offer. Only property make trade. Sell offer. The exact same thing again. Offer. So now it will only take from our places. And strong. Perfect. Gonna need money for that.
We found something out here.
Credit. Throw some credits on that. So as I say, that's not ideal. It doesn't look right for us yet. It doesn't look like, you know, something this here. Oh, wrong button. If you have a look at the Taladi station now, that looks awesome. You know, we're not going to get something like that. Obviously, that's kind of purpose built. Well, hopefully, we'll get something kind of looking like a, well, better than what we've got at the moment.
Awaiting orders.
Because right now, it's just looks weird, doesn't look right. Got a long way to go. See how it goes.
We found something out here.
Now, the only thing. Right, now, the only thing that we're going to have a problem with is that the Grand Exchange currently doesn't have any ways of storing water. So, go back to our plan build. Oh, no, it's already set. Oh, it has. That is the one that's actually showing. store the water, I just can't store anything else. Obviously, we want to replace these with the larger ones when we get a chance. Right now, yeah, it doesn't look special, but I'm sure we'll make it look better next as it goes along. Okay, so we've got a new station for meat. I've also placed in the 4 miners we built last time. I've placed on the main water refinery. Obviously, right now they can't do anything because I completely forgot about the solid storage, which is my fault, annoyingly. But we will work on that. We've obviously got a meat factory, which again is going to need a commander, but until we've got even a docking port, there's no point whatsoever. Resources are on its way. We've got a lot of stations already on this build. Still quite early on. How many have we got? 1, 2, 4, 5, 8 stations already. You know, and yes, we have got a lot of them that are still awaiting funds and stuff like that, but we are earning money on our first one, the Reach Ore Refinery. We are earning money there, so we can draw off that as we go. Still, I don't know, give it some credits for now. So we've got meat. The next two that we need is spice and wheat. Obviously, we're going to need to unlock them. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to let this tick over for a little while, kind of do some resources and some funds and stuff like that, and get a lot of these builds done and completed. I will increase the amount of production money that each of the station has got, so it's got more budget. Obviously, complete that construction. Realistically, there's nothing we can do quite yet until we move on to the next two, which is going to be the spice and the wheat. We'll put the spice and the wheat alongside the meat. It's kind of all centralised them along with the water. As I say, I'm hoping that the buy orders will come from around next year. I don't think it will. I think they'll go between the two, but hopefully with it having requirements from one to the other, fingers crossed we will. So I'm wondering if... I'm actually wondering whether or not we make this also have all the ores as well. Move the... A lot of miners coming into one station. It's going to request the water, but the water could just go direct. I'm not... We'll have to see how that operates. May need a bit of tinkering, but we'll see. Well, that's going to be us for this one. Until next time, everybody. You know, there isn't much really we can do until it builds up a little bit. Let me know in the comment section if you have any suggestions, comments, ideas, anything whatsoever. Even if you want to say, look, this isn't going to work, or, you know, why have you done this? Why have you done that? Blah, blah, blah. You know, I will get back to you in the comment section. I always try my best to try and give you as much information on this game, because this game can be quite intense when you're trying to learn how to play it. The one thing we haven't concentrated on really is actual physical combat, other than using a capital ship. But hopefully we won't see too much of that on the economy side of things. If you do want to see more of that, make sure you check out the war campaign. We've already had a fight on our hands on that campaign. I'm expecting a bigger fight coming soon with the new capital ships that we've got going there. And we're going to start working towards getting some of the other ship styles from some of the other factions that we might get along with. But until next time, everybody, take care for now. See you on the next one. Bye bye.